When King Wu of Qin, personal name Yin Dang, grandson of Duke Shao, ascended the throne, Qin had already emerged as the most powerful among the 7 warring states. One day, the king expressed a deep longing to his trusted general Gan Mao.
I wonder what the capital of Zhou, Luo Yi, looks like. If I could walk through that city just once, I would die without regret.
Gan Mao understood the king's true desire and replied,
If your majesty trusts me, I will forge an alliance with the state of Wei to jointly attack Han. By taking Yiyang, we can extend our borders to reach Luo Yi. However, I would like to bring Xiang Shou as my assistant on this mission.
The king agreed, and Gan Mao and Shang Shu set off as envoys to Wei. Gan Mao soon succeeded in persuading Wei to join the military campaign. However, instead of beginning the attack, he sent Shang Shu back to Qin with an unexpected message.
Although Wei has agreed to join us, we cannot launch the attack yet.
King Wu was confused and frustrated. Unable to contain his doubts, he personally traveled to the front lines to question Gan Mao. Gan Mao explained,
Our target, Yiyang, though labeled a mere county, is actually a fortified city with strong defenses, abundant supplies, and strategic proximity to Han's core. It is far from our own territory and difficult to capture. This will not be an easy fight.
The king remained puzzled, so Gan Mao continued with a story.
In the state of Lu, a man named Zheng Shen was a respected scholar. One day, a neighbor ran to his mother and told her that Zheng Shen had committed murder. She didn't believe it and continued weaving. But when a second and third messenger repeated the same claim, that took root. Eventually, she dropped her loom and fled over the courtyard wall in fear. This story gave rise to the proverb 3 men make a tiger, meaning a lie, when repeated often, becomes truth. I am not as virtuous as Zheng Shen, and your trust in me is likely not as steadfast as his mother's faith in him. If we get bogged down in this campaign, many will speak against me. I fear that your majesty, like Zheng Shen's mother, might eventually lose faith. Consider Marquis Wen of Wei and his general Yue Yang, who spent 3 years conquering the state of Zhongshan. When Yue Yang returned, proud of his achievements, the Marquis handed him 2 boxes filled with slanderous letters. Yue Yang realized then that his success had only been possible because of the unwavering support from his ruler. He said, All credit goes to your majesty's trust. Without it, I could have done nothing. I was born in Chu and have risen to this post because of your favor. But many a court envy your trust in me. If the war drags on and slanderers sold out, and if you then recall me prematurely, not only will I fail to fulfill my mission, but I will also lose my honor. Worse, it will break our promise to Wei and damage our credibility. I ask your majesty to remain resolute and believe in me just as Yue Yang's ruler did.
Moved by these words, King Wu solemnly pledged unwavering trust in Gan Mao. With royal backing, Gan Mao led the joint Qin-Wei army in a siege of Yiyang. Just as he had predicted, the city resisted for 5 long months. Back in the Qin court, officials grew impatient. They denounced Gan Mao and urged the king to dismiss him and withdraw the troops. The king, swayed by their accusations, sent an envoy to recall Gan Mao. Gan Mao said nothing in his defense. He simply asked the envoy to bring one sentence back to the king.
Where is your majesty's promise?
That reminder struck the king like lightning. He saw clearly through the court's slander and reaffirmed his faith in Gan Mao. Instead of retreating, he sent reinforcements. With renewed strength and morale, Gan Mao captured Yiyang, annihilating 60,000 Han soldiers. Han was forced to negotiate peace, and Qin's strategic goal was fulfilled. Their territory now bordered Luo Yi. The king's dream came true. He could finally visit Luo Yi. Elated by victory, King Wu journeyed to Luo Yi. Eager to see the legendary 9 tripods, symbols of the 9 provinces of ancient China. Known for his physical strength and love of feats, the king decided to lift one of the massive tripods. His officials pleaded with him to reconsider, fearing injury, but the king ignored their warnings. Using all his might, he successfully lifted the tripod. But the strain ruptured a blood vessel. Shortly after, he died, only 23 years old, his glory cut short.
From General Gan Mao, we learn the power of foresight and planning. Like a chess master, he anticipated obstacles and prepared his moves accordingly. As the Chinese proverb says, proper planning prevents poor performance. From King Wu of Qin, we learn two vital lessons. 1. A great leader must place genuine trust in capable subordinates. No trust, no team, no trust, no triumph. 2. One must remain humble before nature. Let not victory cloud judgment. Unchecked emotion often invites downfall. Extreme joy begets sorrow.